public humiliation. How would you know that you're going on stage? She positioned herself.
It's called positioning, mate. Positioning.
It's called planning and preparation.
And positioning. You know, the
three Ps.
to secure the P, fam.
That is like the ultimate disrespect.
Celebrities don't count. You get a pass.
Did the guy give the pass though? That's the question. What do you mean? Like, it was dumb. So I won't be gyrating with no one. Me and Keke Palmer are not the same. When they went up the stairs and then the curtain and then the silhouette, and I swear she kissed him. I saw lips. She tried to do an apology.
What? Afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another incredible episode of your favorite podcast, Husband and Life. I am Standishchild.
I'm Kelechi, and together we are the Chapika. Pew, 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 pew.
What's going on?
It's raining.
It's rain. Rain.
I just walked in the rain. I'm not impressed with this weather at all. We need to catch a fly, because I can't take it.
Oh,
I need sunshine on my skin.
sunshine.
I need to top up the vitamin D.
The melanin needs to be popping.
Oh, it's looking very, very light.
Lighty out here.
Very light. I need, that holiday glow. That's what I need.
All right.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm so sorry to interrupt.
Oh.
I'm just curious. You know, people stop me on the street and they tell me they love our podcast.
Okay.
They literally stop me I'm about to cross the road.
Oh,
And
okay.
they tell us they love our podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just curious. Have they shared it with their friends? Have they shared it with their family?
That's a good question.
Have they turned on that notification bell? Is it ding, 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 ding?
Beep. Takes 2 seconds.
Just curious.
What's going on, babe?
I'm good. I had to drive in the rain. No, it's fine. It's wet. It's wet. It's crazy though.
It's windy as well. I didn't got blown away.
It's windy. It's crazy driving going on out there. It's just wild behavior. People just don't know their lanes, when to drive. It's just crazy. Everybody's just moving mad. Like, there's a lot of craziness happening in the world anyway, which leads into what we're talking about today. Like,
this 2024 has been
doing
eventful. Eventful. The first quarter has been eventful, is all I can say.
But we done 2 months, but we didn't got to the quarter, fam.
The quarter is tomorrow, babe.
So.
Oh dear.
So what? So. Set the scene, yeah. So it's like date night, my guy. So it sets what me and my girl gonna go out to a show, get some Afro beat, get some vibe, get some grooving, get us moving, and
get those drums. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, good times.
Yeah. So
GT.
So I don't know how to actually say his name, the artist's name. Is it Omah Lay? Is that it?
Omah Lay.
Omah Lay. Omah Lay. I think he obviously has a segment in the show, like Usher, where he calls girls to the stage, and then whether there's a thing in his show.
Most people do that, yeah.
They
most
do
artists.
that,
serenade.
the R&B, Afro vibes artists.
Don't know any that don't really.
So
audience interaction.
Look at that, make a experience.
It's an experience.
Human experience, body to body contact, post COVID. Anywho, so this couple obviously went to see Omah perform at wherever there was at the concert, and he calls the guy's girl on stage.
Yeah, that's mad to me.
So
that's actually crazy.
So I was like, oh, okay, maybe it's a little sing song, just sing the mic, two lap dance on you, just tasteful.
There's no tasteful lap dance.
Not all grinding, just like singing, like dancing around. Nothing.
Okay.
like they used to dance in the 70s, holding
In the
hands.
70s.
You know what I mean? Not holding before Cardi,
Before we were born.
Before, yes. Yes. But what happened wasn't for pleasant viewing.
It was not. It was not. It was not friendly. It was not friendly.
You came to be disrespected. You paid for
It was an
disrespect.
abomination. It was an abomination. Okay, I would have been like, "What?"
So you tell us what happened then from this.
No,
babe.
but babes, the girl. I saw the videos. I saw several, so I could get different angles.
Yes.
because I need to understand the full
So
story.
let
Yeah.
them know. Yes.
My girl said that she had already discussed with her man about her going on the stage. Why would you know if you're going on stage or not?
She already planned the outfit. She already manifested it, fam.
How would you know that you're going on stage? She positioned herself.
It's called positioning,
It's
man.
called-
Positioning.
It's called planning and preparation.
And positioning. The three
three Ps.
to secure the P, fam.
So yeah, she was already like in the front row with her man. When the guy was like, when Omar was like, "Oh, come, you come," she went to the side quickly.
Oh,
Immediately, she didn't even look back at her man. Nothing. She moved past.
swerve.
Shoved him. Move. I have been cold. Yeah. My girl was standing there like, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm ready."
My manifestation has come through.
Look at God.
Look at Jesus.
The Holy Spirit cover me because I'm about to lose my mind.
Amazing.
She got up there and she just...
So what did she do when she went upstage?
She was dancing. She was obviously really happy. It's your favorite artist. You want to perform. Everybody's watching you. There's thousands of people watching. They're all cheering you.
Yeah.
So you get a bit excited, don't you? You get a bit like, oh, this
forget
is my time, and you forget yourself. You forget that your man is
there with
watching
you.
you.
He came with you.
It's date night, and she was wilding out. Basically, she was grinding on him. She was doing the dip, little stripper dip. She was winding up. She bent over. You lot have seen the video. Come
It's
on
the
now.
silhouette, isn't it? The silhouette.
And then he said to her, "Come, let's go up the stairs." And they went behind
The curtain.
That's when I went, this has gone too far. It's gone too far. The first beginning part, I was like, okay, it's tame. It's not too
Crazy.
too mad. Adrenaline is going.
Yeah.
You're going to lose your mind a little bit. When they went up the stairs and then the curtain and then the silhouette, and I swear she kissed him. I saw lips smacking together. And I said, okay, we've crossed the threshold of a little bit of fun and getting a bit too excited. They were grinding, romping each other. I was like, hey, this is a sex show. This is a red light district moment. Like, it's a little bit dangerous now. And somebody filmed him looking at what was happening.
Because they
And
were
his
thinking the
face
same thing.
his face was like, no. But I was just like, how can you do this? What happened when she went back is what I want to know. Like, after the situation, everyone screamed and hollered and said, yay, well done, girl. Because obviously no one knew the story that you came with your man. And then all of a sudden,
You're
you're
dealing with that.
all over the place. People are talking about you've been together 7 years. You've broken a long-term relationship.
7,
I don't think it was 7 though. He said it was less than a year.
Listen, so they try to put spice on it.
Yeah, put extra, rumors. Rumors will be happening all the time. But what we do know is that she came with him and she went on stage and disrespected him.
And he left by himself.
And I think she tried to do an apology.
Oh, with no apology.
Which was where there was no apology. She was just justifying her actions. And as I watched that apology, I thought, yeah, she's really young. She's just really young and she wants to live life. And she had no business being in a relationship. She should have just went with her girls. She should have went with her girls and had a good time.
But no, even if she went with her girls, if the same moment had happened, she would have still went and jumped on that stage the same way.
But it would have been fine if she jumped on the same way because she would have been single.
That's what I mean. She's in a relationship.
But that's what I'm saying to you. She had no business being in a relationship.
Oh, she needs to be
She should have been single and had fun with whatever she's doing. It wouldn't have been a problem. She has no business being in a relationship because she doesn't understand the fundamentals
of being in
a relationship. Number one, if I'm going somewhere with my man, there's certain etiquette that you need to abide by.
Yes,
you can't unless you're in some kind of open poly kind of thing going on.
Yes.
Then that's you, be. But if you're not, which a majority of people are not, there's certain things you need to adhere to, especially if you've discussed it with your man. Even if it is less than a year, you should know you can't be going around rubbing up on next man in front of your partner.
So how should he then react in that situation? Because we've seen Keke Palmer's ex-boyfriend, baby father guy.
You can't compare the two though, babes.
No, to say, because it was very similar.
It's not similar at all.
The reason why, let me land.
It's not the same.
Because he wasn't even at the show with her, and he saw this happen without him being there, and it was like, yo, what are you doing?
Nothing happened, babes.
What do you mean nothing happened?
Nothing happened. Usher sang a song to Keke Palmer. Did she rub up and kiss up and...
She was all gyrate. She was there like...
She was dancing, babes.
Oh, okay. You lot, I see what team you lot be on. All right.
It's not the same.
Okay.
It's not the same.
So would you do it like... Is that what you...
Me and Keke Palmer are not the same. First of all. We're not the same people. And you know me, I don't even like... people touching me. I don't even like to be touched. So I won't be gyrating with no one.
Oh my God.
Because you need to give me 6 feet.
All right. Okay. I understand.
We're not the same people. You can't say, oh, would you do that? Because you know I wouldn't. So why are you asking me, bro?
So what should...
But she would, because we see her do it. I don't think she did anything wrong, Keke Palmer. This Jess girl, though. Yes. Nah.
You don't. You strongly disagree. Yeah?
She took it too far. I strongly think that she should just be single. Don't go anywhere
if you want to be a Totiana.
Yeah, just be out here. Just be on the streets. Just do your thing. Don't even think about getting next man. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're too young. You need to enjoy life. Be out there, have fun, go out with your girls.
Just live. That's what you want to do.
Because that's what you should be doing, as far as I'm concerned. She shouldn't have been...
Making memories.
Yes. Enjoy your youth. You know, travel.
Pack your bags. We're going straight to the airport.
Yeah.
Now, as you know, we're sponsored by Shafika Travel. But what you didn't know
is that you can book with Shafika Travel, save yourself money, actually save yourself some time, and create amazing memories with your family, knowing that everything has been organized just for you, tailored just for you. Now, the best thing that you can do for yourself and your family this year is to click on the link below and get yourself booked in with Shafika Travel. Be at concerts and go clubbing and all those things. Being in a relationship with somebody is not for you. I think you have shown us it's not for you. Okay. Because if you can go so far as to go somewhere with your significant other and rub up on next man in front of him and, well, we millions of people now because it's been filmed, that is like the ultimate disrespect, the ultimate betrayal. There's so many things. It's just an abomination. Like, it is. To another level.
So I agree with what you're saying, because I've seen footages of people coming out and going, actually, celebrities don't count. So I don't know why this guy is overreacting. That was one. Like, if you have a celebrity crush, if something happened with a celebrity, it doesn't count. You get a pass.
Did the guy give the pass though? That's the question. What do you mean? Like, that's dumb. If the guy gave the pass, then it's okay. But he was not ready. You could see his face was like, what is happening to me?
You know what's even mad? When the footage of him leaving the concert, when those girls filmed him walking by himself and just dying of laughter.
Oh my God. No, but it's sad. It is sad because it's so... You weren't prepared for what was going to happen to you.
You planned for a romantical night
you
afterwards,
You were going to enjoy
fam.
good times. You probably were going to go for drinks after, have fun.
Hey.
Yeah. And I think all like... the things that I've seen about them talking about the girl, she's kind of set us back a little bit. You know, all these podcast bros are going to be loving it that she did what she did. They'd be like, oh my God, can you believe it? Now we can't trust girls. You see what I'm telling you, bro? All of that is going to be coming out because this one girl decided to go concert with her man.
They're going to do what? Can we hear that again? Because we didn't hear it first time.
Can you believe it? Oh my God, I told you not to trust girls, you know. Can't believe it, you know.
Because they don't know how to articulate themselves. They sound like they're learning how to talk. Words. Okay. Okay.
That's how they all sound to me when they're chatting shit. I'm sorry. That's how they all sound.
It's outrageous.
It's just outrageous.
That's funny.
Oh gosh.
So if I was the guy in this, but did you see something positive happen from this? Because the Twitch kids, the gamer, is it Kai?
I saw that, yeah.
He gave him like 20 bands. He gave him 20 grand for this.
And he got him a date.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was like, nah, fam, you don't deserve that trifling. You better swerve that. And I was like, oh, okay. So people show you who they are. And you better believe them. Do you know what I mean? Because she might have done something a little, and it was just like, no, I'm just messing. That phone might have just been flipped one time. You didn't even check. You're like, oh.
Yeah, no.
You know, that scene where, what's that movie we saw when the text came and the guy just broke the phone and started stomping on the phone when someone called him.
I can't remember what film that was.
It's one of those, the black films that you watch with...
Is that Tyler Perry one or something?
with all the brothers with Morris Chestnut and everybody in there. I think the phone rings or something, or he has a video or something on the phone, or something incriminating on the phone.
Oh.
And he's like, what's this? And he just grabs the phone,
smashes it
on the phone, smashes it.
Because the wife was like, what are you watching?
What are you watching? He's like, I don't even know. This virus on my phone. Let me just smash it. Let me break it. The devil is trying to get into the system. This virus is trying to corrupt us.
Oh, I'm telling you.
So she would have shown you those little
red flags,
and
man.
you just avoided them. Little handkerchiefs would just be.
It was the ultimate test, and she failed. That's all we know. She failed miserably, terribly, terribly. That's what I got to say.
I would say she drowned because
she lost her mind. She said, this is my time. Let me shine. And that is what happened. And everybody was flabbergasted. Bamboozled by what was happening. The poor guy, I hope he's happy. I hope he's, able to heal from the public humiliation, because that one is
the trauma. The trust is gonna be just literally. He's gonna go savage mode now.
Turn into a fuckboy now. Oh dear, another one.
This is what you lot do. You know?
Yeah, what they doing it.
So we blame you. But
they're gonna blame that Jess girl for everything now.
Of course, because she's single-handedly she's single-handedly responsible for the next 10 years of heartache for a lot of people. You know, because they're gonna be like, yo, fam, you see what that Jess girl did?
Oh yeah.
Nah, we ain't doing that. Yeah, we ain't moving like that. We're gonna swipe, which is crazy because. It's just you never know how a person is. You never know who they really are. You can never really trust what they say or who they pretend to be. They can always give you a version of something that's non-existent. Talking about that, what the story you were talking about.
Who the fuck did I marry?
Yes.
My God.
Do you know what I mean?
That story is wild. I had to watch every single 50 part. I had to watch every 50 because I needed to understand how somebody could be so open to somebody they barely knew. Like it was, I find it fascinating how we can just be so open and let someone into our lives.
Desperation
that we don't even really know. Like you met him online, bro. Like I'm just you didn't even see him physically until date one, and it's like, oh, Oh, we met him online on Facebook. I didn't even know there was Facebook dating. Did you know?
No.
I was like, Facebook dating? Oh my God. Had no idea. But that's how they met. And then the whole thing about like within the 2 weeks, they were just moving in together. And I was like, what?
So bring it back for our viewers that have no idea what we're talking about.
Okay, so the story that was basically about a content creator called Reesa Teesa. Mm-hmm. And she told us about her beautiful whirlwind romance with a pathological liar. She married a pathological liar during the lockdowns. So she told us the story about, you know, how they fell in love and, you know, just how beautiful it was at the beginning. And then, and then things started to sour quite quickly. So like she said, the first date, because she said they met on the Facebook dating thing, the app or whatever. And she was also on Hinge. And they had connected on Hinge, but she didn't realize it was the same guy because he had a different name and a different picture. Number one red flag, boom. Okay. And then she said they went on a date. They went to Cheesecake Factory, but on her way to the date, her tire blew out.
Okay.
So she called him to say, I can't come. I have to go and get my tire fixed. He went and met her wherever she was getting her tire fixed at the garage and paid for a new tire for her.
Okay. That's okay.
Okay. You know,
that's big moves.
Big moves,
that's
isn't it?
big energy. That is.
That's big dick energy, really.
That's it. Hey, you're like, okay, I got it.
So he came and, you know, helped her change tire, bought new tire, fixed it for her, everything. Yeah, came as a knight in shining armor. Let me fix you, babe.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see you broke it.
So then they were talking, chatting on the phone every day. You know how you do when you're all in love. Oh, I love you so much. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. And then lockdown happened. And she said, I don't know what we're going to do because I don't want to be in my house by myself. And, you know, how are we going to see each other? We can't see each other because of lockdown. You can't see people. So she decided to move him into her place because he only had a studio flat.
Understood.
Studio apartment, and it was very small, and she had a 3-bedroom house.
By herself?
By herself.
No kids?
No kids, nothing.
Okay.
Completely single.
Amazing.
So he obviously was like, yeah, I'm moving in with you, girl.
No problem.
Yeah, baby, let me pack my bags.
I just hit the lotto.
I found somewhere to live.
Hey.
Okay.
Love will come.
Love will it will happen. Okay. So they moved in together after 2 weeks of knowing each other.
2 weeks?
That's red flag number 2. Okay.
2 weeks.
That's far too quickly.
Aye.
And so she said, you know, they were enjoying their time. He said that he was a VP for a condiment company.
Yeah.
Big job.
Big.
It's a big ass job. Yeah. VP. Okay. And she was impressed. You know, he was paying the bills, all of the household bills. Again, big dick energy.
Okay.
Came in and moved in and made sure he paid.
My guy did the groundwork, but he was,
So she felt safe, you know, he gave her that safety that, I don't need to worry about money.
I got it.
Because my man
is here.
My man. Okay.
Hey.
So let's cut this because it was 50 parts, literally 500 minutes of my life I took to watch this thing. Research. It was research, you know. But to summarize the story, he said to her that he was a VP of a company, condiment company, so he was making big money, and he wanted to buy a house with her. So they started looking for houses, big houses, 5-6 bedroom houses. We're talking $700,000, $800,000 $1,000 houses. Yeah,
of course.
So big money. He first said he had an offshore account. So he was able to get cleared for a mortgage. That fell through. We don't know why.
Okay.
Then the next house they went to look at, he wanted to pay cash. But he wasn't willing to show proof of funds. You know, you got to show proof of funds if you want to buy a house.
They need to know you ain't a drug dealer, fam.
Exactly. Exactly. They want to know where the money's coming from. Is it legit?
Yes.
He wasn't willing to do that. He did that several times, every time the house fell through. But he was adamant. He was like, yes, we're going to buy this house. It's closing. She knew he was lying anyway. And I felt like when he realized that he was a liar, I don't know why she entertained it. I'd have been like, nah, see you later. Like, once you realize someone is chatting shit to you, why do you stay? Because he's paying
for your
the
life,
household bills.
the shmoney.
and the comfort of having a man in the house.
Things that you need.
So
touch, love.
Yes, all of that. You're so happy to just have
somebody
company.
That's it.
He wanted to buy it. He said he was going to get a car, a BMW, that the company was going to pay for. Sorry. And it was $90,000, something like that, $90,000. And they went to the car showrooms, and she said every weekend we were either looking at houses or we were looking at cars, and it was just every single weekend. But nothing was ever bought. He then came up with some sort of story about him. He finally got the car, but he wanted to keep the car at the office.
Okay, I've got the house, but we don't want to live in the house. We're just gonna get
I don't know. He's like, I'm just gonna drive my raggedy car home. I don't want a $90,000 car parked outside our house. Like, you live in a rough area. You don't. Anyway, he had a conversation with his family members every single day, she said. Every single day he would be on the phone with his brother. You know, he said he had 2 sisters. He would talk to them, big conversations, long conversations. Every single conversation was made up. Every single one, she said. Literally. I don't know how you spend that much time. That is real commitment. To be like, hey bro, what's going on? What's good? You good? Yeah. Oh yeah, we're just at home. You're not talking to anyone. There's no one on the phone. Nobody's there. So
crazy.
He lied about having 2 sisters. He didn't have 2 sisters. He lied about speaking to his brother. He hadn't spoken to his brother in years. They fell out. He actually is a twin.
Oh.
Yes. It was all coming out. He's been married several times.
Several.
More than once previous to her. And she had no idea. She thought he had only been married once. Come to find out, it's more than once. So that's more than one divorce. He lied and said that the ex-wife's daughter died, and that he wanted to help her with funeral costs. So would it be okay for him to take £2,000 out of the joint account?
Okay, they're joint account already. Okay.
There were so many things. I was just like, it was just boom. I was like, how did she stay in this situation for so long? Like, it was like, it definitely has to be a movie, because the way she talked about, he was very charismatic at the beginning, and then, you know, once they got married, it was done. It was over. He didn't even touch her after that.
He secured it.
He didn't even bother. Then she found some text messages and inappropriate pictures of another woman. So he was cheating. That was less than a month after getting married. And he was paying for sex with someone else. Babes, the story is wild, and I think she's brave for telling it. I think she's really brave for telling it.
She can help others, isn't it?
She can definitely help others, because I'm sure there's more than one guy like this in the world.
There's a plethora that come from...
that are just able to find women that are... They are, you know, looking for love. They're searching for it, because obviously she's on Facebook dating, so she's looking for it. She's on Hinge, she's looking for it. So they love that. You know, they feed off the fact that you're wanting love so much that you're willing to overlook certain things, that certain behaviors, certain things that they say to you and the way they treat you, just because you're so grateful to have someone in your life.
So grateful.
It's true. You're so grateful. You're just so
Like,
grateful. Oh my
you
God.
looked at me.
You looked at me. I'm so grateful that you even
considered me.
Yeah, even considered me. And you know, and I think a lot of this is self-esteem and, you know, talking to yourself in a positive way instead of a negative way.
You should too.
And just knowing that you're worth something. You really do have, you should have self-worth for yourself, because when you're with these type of men, they will take advantage. And in this story, Who the Fuck Did I Marry? He really took advantage of everything. It was like, towards the end, I feel like he was just evil towards her. You know, to actually be in the home with someone that you love, and then you're off going to sex workers. God knows what you're doing with them, and then bringing yourself home afterwards is madness to me. And the thing is, he lied about being the VP of the condiment company.
Yeah.
He was never the VP, of course. He was the forklift driver for the company. So he was a temp. I was like, so he did work for the company. He just wasn't the VP. He just wasn't the VP. That's all, you know. Just a little minor technical thing there.
He wasn't a VP. He was FLD. Yeah? Forklift driver.
He was FLD.
FLD. Maybe a bit dyslexic, so he got the letters wrong.
Got the letters wrong. Oh Jesus! So yeah, he basically has a twin. This is what we found out. No sisters. Like he said, he had sisters. He didn't have no sisters. He has a twin, and the twin is a VP for a company, drives a BMW, bare money carrier. You know, so he took his line.
Like,
You said, oh, you got that? Me too. You my bro, so me too. We live in the same life, okay? And that's how we got the story to you know.
That's why he could feel it so well, isn't it?
Yeah,
because it was so close to him.
So close.
It was in his DNA. It was in his blood. That's what I was.
It was in the genetics. There's so many things that I'm missing out from the story, but it's a wild one. And as I listened to her telling the story, and it was captivating, I was like, my gosh, I can't wait to watch this, bro. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. But it's the fact that every time she talked about it, she did a disclaimer. She was like, listen, there's nothing you can tell me that I haven't already told myself, okay? I already know the mistakes I made. I already know that I should have been more vigilant. I should have spoke out more. I should have protected myself more. She just, you know, and I really like the fact that she's taken the time to like heal.
She's healed from
She's taken the time to reflect, and she's opened up a conversation for other women to be able to say, yes, you know, I've also been, you know, in a relationship with a pathological liar. And the difference between like a pathological liar and, you know, someone that just lies all the time. with someone that is
lies up in every other day.
With someone who just lies all the time, you know, and you can ask them and say, why did you lie? They will say to you, oh, it's because of this reason or that reason. They'll give you a reason as to why they had to. Oh, I just didn't want to hurt your feelings, or I wasn't sure how you were going to react, or, you know, one of those ones. With a pathological liar, there is no reason. They're just lying.
Pluck it from,
and they're committed to it. It's like it's what I said it is. This is what I said it is. We're gonna buy this house. It's ours.
That's it.
And that's it. You ain't got no cash money in your bank. There's no offshore account. There's no money. But you made her feel like there was money because you were paying for everything.
For everything.
With your temp money.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh. So, Who the Fuck Did I Marry was very interesting to watch, because I liked the way there was two contrasts for this last few weeks, where, you know, Who the Fuck Did I Marry was about a man, you know, trying to destroy someone, trying their best to really destroy their self-esteem and their love for themselves, and the way that he was able to manipulate her. for quite some time, until
Yeah.
she saw the light and got herself out of there.
Yeah.
And then there's Jess and her Jess with the mess. And the way she has been able to disrespect and show that she doesn't really care about the relationship, and she's all about herself. Especially with that apology, I was like, this girl is not sorry. She's not sorry. In fact, if Omah Lay had said to her, come back to my hotel, she would have gone.
Oh, yeah. Did she go? What did she do? She came off the stage after that?
We don't know where she went. I don't know where she went.
We don't know.
We don't know what happened. We have no idea. I don't think he extended that invite, but if he had, I'm sure it would have. I'm sure she would have said yes. Because apparently celebrities don't count. The fuck? Everybody fucking counts. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. It's like they all count.
Yeah.
Unless we have made an agreement, obviously, then that's different. If we're poly at it, then we're poly, innit? So, nothing to talk about. If we're open, we're open. But if you haven't agreed to it, no.
Nah, miss me.
And he did. You could tell he hadn't agreed to it, so no.
There was no agreement in place for that kind of disrespect.
There was no contract. There was no contract for the disrespect. Yeah, no.
Jesus. Well, so
that's my summary of the madness of relationships and how you can swerve that.
Hey, you just gotta look at those signs, man. Don't avoid those red flags, and don't move out of desperation. Move over.
Move like you already got it. Like,
do you know what I mean? Move like I don't care.
You don't
energy.
even need it. Like
I don't need it.
Got
I don't need it. I'm already that energy.
I love myself already. So
if you're with it, then if not, I'm still gonna love me.
Because I'm lit. So that's how it should be. I think when you're moving in desperation, that's when things like this happen, where you find yourself in situations that you know that aren't right for you. They're not positive for you. They don't serve you. And, with the other situation, look at the red flags, because I'm sure her being on the stage was not the first time you were seeing her moving mad.
There would have been a catalogue of events that would have led, and then you just ignored them, and then you'd have been, yeah? Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. You know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you again next week. Take care.
Bye.
Now I love you.